All right, we're getting started. We're getting started right now. Right now. All right, guys, welcome to the ProActivators podcast. This is Gabriel, the ProActivator. And today, I'm coming to you first. Not gonna lie, I'd much rather be in bed right now. Why? Because I have a head cold for the past 3 or 4 days. And right now, it's not my best. I almost didn't make it to this solo podcast, but I knew that if I didn't record this now, I wasn't going to be able to because I have a busy week this week. And I need to keep my commitments. I have rules that I set for myself. And I recommend you guys do the same. Give yourself rules and don't break the rule. For me, doing my podcast is a rule. And I do it. No matter what, I'm doing my podcast. I'm going to talk to you guys. Another rule that I might have shared this with you guys before, but every time I'm in the office and I have to go do number one, after I finish, I go and I do 3 or 4, maybe 5 laps around the courtyard. And then I come back and I get back to work. It's a rule. Today, I did it. I've done it twice already. Now, I wanted to talk about overcoming obstacles because it's something that we all deal with. We all, at some point or another, have to overcome some obstacles. I had to overcome some obstacles, and I'm going to share with you what those obstacles were. One of them was being here right now recording this podcast. As I told you, I don't feel that good, but I'm still here. Nonetheless, another big obstacle that I had to overcome in my life was my weight gain. I gained a lot of weight, guys. I did. And I had to overcome that in my life. I had to find a way in how to defeat my comfort, defeat my desires to stay comfortable, to eat good, delicious foods. And I had to do it in order for me to become a healthier father and a healthier husband and be there for my family. That was my big why, to be there for my kids. Another obstacle that I had to overcome that goes hand in hand with my weight gain was my procrastination. Yes. Why do you think that I have a podcast called ProActivators? It's because I deal with procrastination. And I'm sure some of you too. And I'm saying some, but honestly, we all do. We all do. We all face procrastination at some point or another. It's easier to just leave it for another day. Let's leave it for tomorrow. I'll do it next week. Don't worry about it. I got this. I'll study the night before the test. I'll study on the morning of. I'll finish the project the day before it's due. I know I've had a whole month. I know I had 3 months, but don't worry, I'll do it. procrastination is how we lie to ourselves. And it robs us. It's a thief. It takes away, doesn't give us. It takes away time. Now, something else that I had to overcome in my life was time wasters. I used to waste time, a lot of time, on social media, YouTube videos, podcasts that weren't taking me anywhere, entertainment stuff. It could be politics. We get entertained by politics, get entertained by sports. We get entertained by so many things. We are hooked to entertainment. And we have to be radical. We have to be radical about eradicating all those things from our lives, because it's robbing us from the true person that you can become, that we can become. You can be so much more, but you're giving so much into just wasting time, scrolling, watching videos, Netflix shows. So much time. You're investing so much time in something that is not edifying you. It's not pushing you forward. You listen to music. And yes, I said it in my last podcast. I don't listen to music. I don't listen to it on purpose. It's not because I want to. It's because I need to continue feeding my mind with things that are going to edify me. Learning the lyrics of a song, knowing it by heart, doesn't do anything for you. You have to be radical. Sometimes I have my learning audios on. Sometimes not anymore. Honestly, it used to happen more, but that doesn't happen anymore. I used to have to force myself to listen to my educational audios, but not anymore. I love listening to my educational audios. And let me tell you something, I listen to the same thing over and over again. Not the same audio, but the same principles. They repeat. It's the same thing, just maybe said in a different way, maybe a different story. But at the end of the day, it's the same thing. It's the same message. Now, one of the things that helped me years ago to understand all this was a book called The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Dr. Stephen Covey. I love that book. I appreciate Mr. Covey for writing, or Dr. Covey for writing that book. What an insightful book that was. It made such an imprint in my life. I read that book multiple times. I took notes on that book. I taught it. I wanted to teach the book at the public library, and I did. I listened to the book. I ate that book up. Habit 1, be proactive. That's where the ProActivator comes from. Habit 2, begin with the end in mind. Habit 3, put first things first. Habit 4, think, win. Habit 5. Habit 5 is seek first to understand and then to be understood. That's a hard one. Habit 6, synergize. Habit 7, sharpen the saw. In habit 3, though, we learn about the matrix of time management, which is a quadrant. And I talked about this last time, but it's a topic that is dear to my heart because I see it so clearly and it helps me. What am I doing? Am I doing quadrant 1, 2, 3, or 4? And I want to live in quadrant 2. Quadrant 2 are things that are important, but they're not urgent. We still got to do things in quadrant 1, but I live in quadrant 2. Now I do. I used to not be in quadrant 2. I used to be in quadrant 3 and 4 and 1. Avoid quadrant 2. But I learned, and I want you to learn. You have to pick up that book, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, so that you can understand what I'm talking about. Just listen to the book. Go on Audible. Download it. The first book is free from Audible. And understand about habit 3. All habits, for that matter. But yes, folks, I think that's going to do it for today. I just wanted to share those insights. I feel good that I was able to do and finish the podcast. I was close. I almost didn't make it, guys. But I appreciate the fact that I did. I didn't break my rule. And I'll be able to upload this into our Thursday podcast. Hopefully you are listening to it right now and know that I made an effort for you so that you can have some of that knowledge, some of those nuggets, and apply them in your own life. Be proactive. Begin with the end in mind. Put first things first. Think win-win. Synergize with people. And then sharpen the saw. You always have to be learning. Always. Never stop learning. I made that mistake before. Yes, even when I knew, I still made a mistake. I didn't have concise, strict rules in my life to avoid me from me. Now it's different. I have rules. And those rules are going to help me plow through. So my friends, thank you so much for watching. This is Gabriel, the ProActivator, and I'll see you guys next time.